Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Slacking Armchair Supporter video. I'm Ashkels93, and well, I'm here for a preview for Liverpool versus Norwich coming on Sunday. But I'm going to have to address the elephant in the room, and that is that Klopp has announced he will be leaving at the end of the season. Now, I did release a video. If you haven't seen that, go and check it out. I'll put it up here, hopefully. And Yeah, he's just recently had a press conference about 3 o'clock this afternoon. There was a press conference, and it was basically, just him explaining that how it's his choice and that he wanted to make it, but he didn't want to leave Liverpool last season because of such a poor run of form that we were in, which I understand, and basically that he wanted to leave it in a better place than when he joined, and well, he has done, and I think at the end of the day, it's a very painful decision. Painful for the fans anyway. It's obviously the right one for him, and we just need to get on with it. And we have to respect him. He's done wonders for our club, and I respect him 100%. And we just need to go and give him a season and a send off that he deserves because he's been an absolute mastermind for this club. So hopefully we can go and do that. We're still fighting on four fronts this season. Let's go and do it. And hopefully this season will be one to remember. Now, I'm going to get into my match preview for Norwich versus Liverpool, Liverpool versus Norwich. But just before I do that, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. That really helps us out. And if you haven't, leave likes on the video. That really helps us out as well. And yeah, share us with your friends, family, colleagues, whatever, whoever you think will be interested in our content. Please share us, get us out there. And so let's get into my prediction for the game. So it's Liverpool versus Norwich. Now this game is, for those of you who don't know, I'm actually from a town in England that's very close to Norwich. Norwich is like my home team. I support Liverpool though because, well, all of my family were from Liverpool. They were born there, grew up there. So I didn't really have a choice of who to support when I was younger. That's why I support Liverpool. But I've always been a little bit fond of Norwich until it comes to these games. We seem to play Norwich every bloody season, and again this season. So yeah, when it comes down to it, Liverpool all the way. Yeah. So yeah, it'll show. So my score prediction. I'm gonna go from a score prediction here. I actually haven't put much thought into this. Today's just been absolutely mad with the news about Klopp and everything. I've been a bit crazy, but I'm gonna go with a classic Liverpool scoreline. I'm gonna go 3-1. I'm gonna give Norwich a goal as well. Um, so that's what I think. 3-1. Um, it could probably be 3-0. It could be 4-1. But in and around that, I think that'll be it. I think we'll be comfortable. I think we'll see some players returning. I think also the last game against Fulham, what Klopp done with a few of the changes and who he brought on and who he started, I think that'll indicate who will be in the lineup. We'll get to that when I get to the lineup. But yeah, Liverpool are ultimately going to have too much for Norwich, I think. We quite often do. Even when the last time we played, I think we won 2-0. It was at Anfield. We played poor. I was actually at the game. I think it was the Carabao Cup actually, 2 seasons ago. I was at the game and it finished 2-0. Liverpool didn't play very well, but they got the goals, and you know Norwich didn't really lay a glove on us. I don't see it being much different. Just obviously with the news about Klopp, I don't know. I hope it doesn't have a negative effect of the timing of it. I'm hoping it will actually spur us on to give us a bit more belief and a bit more passion, so that for the rest of the season, then we're actually fighting for something. And I think somebody else mentioned as well that maybe that'll take the pressure off the players as well. Like he's put it all onto himself now, and the players will be able to play with a bit of sense of freedom. And yeah, hopefully go on and give us all a season that we can remember. We'll look back on fondly. Yeah, so hopefully. But anyway, Norwich, I don't think will be a problem. I'm I'm confident. I don't like to say I'm confident because when I say stuff like that, it normally blows up in my face. But I'm kind of confident about this one. So let's get into my lineup prediction. So my lineup prediction is this: um, Allison in goal. I was thinking that Kelleher was our cup keeper. Well, I thought that last time, the last FA Cup round against Arsenal. Sorry, I was thinking Kelleher would be in goal, but then I weren't sure. But it turned out Allison was in goal. So Kelleher obviously isn't going to be playing the cup unless he was injured at the time, but I'm not sure. But I've gone with Allison just because I know if Kelleher plays the cups, he'll play the whole thing. But he didn't play the first one, so I'm going to assume it's going to be Allison again. So I've gone with Allison in goal. I've then brought back Andrew Robertson. He was on the bench against Fulham in the week. So I'm hoping that he'll get a start. I think my thinking behind it is Conor Bradley played really well um, over the last two games against Bournemouth and against Fulham. The only thing is that towards the second game, the end of the second game, the last 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes or so, I felt he looked really tired. I felt his legs were starting to get heavy. And I think it's because he's young. I don't think it's because he's a bad player. I think he's brilliant. He played really well in them two games. I just think he's tired. I think it's his age and not being used to playing such high intensity football so quickly. So I think he'll be dropped just so he can have a rest. I think Gomez will be dropped to right back, leaving left back open, which is why I think Andrew Robertson will come and slip in there, even if it's only for a half, for the first half, or maybe 60 minutes. It'll be minutes under his belt that he desperately needs because he's been out for way too long, and we need him back. He's top class left back. I'm also not sure. I didn't get any news about Trent or about Szoboszlai, so that's why I decided to juggle it round, put Gomez into right back, and then put Robertson in because I know at least he is back. Then I've gone with Kwanzaa and Kanate. Now that thinking is because, again, in the Fulham game, Kwanzaa was in there, but Van Dijk was Kanate was dropped. Kanate only came on for like the last 10 minutes just to show up the defence when Fulham were really pressing us at 1-1. So I think we'll see the opposite of that for the other cup now, and I think Kwanzaa will go in there because he deserves to be playing in these cup competitions. Um, and yeah, I think that's the rotation. I think now Kanate will play alongside Kwanzaa, whereas Van Dijk played against alongside Kwanzaa in the last game. So just straight rotation, and Kwanzaa is a good, able deputy for either one of them. So happy for that. Then I've gone with McAllister, Jones, and Gravenberch. Again, if memory serves me right, I believe Gravenberch has played a lot in the cups, and I just like watching him play. He doesn't tend to start too many in the Premier League, so that's why I've gone with Gravenberch. Jones is just incredible. Also, he did not start against Fulham, so I think that's why he'll start this game. And McAllister, well, you just can't take McAllister out of the team at the moment. He's been my man of the match for the last since he came back from injury. I think 2 or 3 games. He's been my man of the match. So you just can't take him out there. Then up top, again, Jota was dropped against Fulham. That's why I've got him, the assassin, straight down the middle, hoping to spearhead, go straight through Norwich, and I think he will. I think he will tear them a new one. And then Diaz out on the left, of course. And then I went with Elliott on the right. I know Elliott did start against Fulham, but I don't know. I just really like Elliott, and I think Klopp really likes Elliott, and that's why I think he'll go out there. Definitely with Salah not being back, and yeah, I think he'll get there. I think he will be good enough to replace Salah. Maybe not right now. He definitely isn't right now. Maybe not next season, but maybe the season after that. I think he'll really start getting there. He really is somewhat special, Elliot. And this season, he's really started to develop nicely, and I'm really enjoying watching him play. So that's my lineup. That is how I've gone for it. That's how I think the game will go. That's what my score prediction is. Guys, let me know what yours is. Get in the comments. Let me know. Tell me if you think I'm horribly wrong. If you think Norwich is going to win 2-0, let me know. Um, if there's anything I've said wrong in the lineup prediction, if you think there's anybody who's going to be injured or not come back, for instance, Robertson, just, yeah, get in the chat and let me know. And give me your thoughts. And thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share. And I will see you in the live stream that is going to be on Sunday. It's 2:30 kickoff. I will be live just a little bit before kickoff, like normal, 10-15 minutes or so. That kicks off at 2:30. It's at Anfield, and well, let's give Klopp the send off he deserves. Until then, peace and love, guys. Love and peace.